into the wildflower honey. Entomologists find a frozen mosquito with the ancient flu, also frozen. And I say, don't be so sour, scientists. In the next tree, another frozen mosquito holds the ancient cure. Breakfast is peanut butter and wildflower honey, and though I see no flowers in the honey, I believe you. The mattress, inflated when we went to bed, is totally depressed when we wake. Tempted to say story of my life, but that's not true. No one's life is a mattress, babe. Part of canoeing is the falling in. The lining of my coat is the softest part, but that's not news to the minx heart. Look how one side of the sky is zipped inside a pink ribbon, and it's only 10 a.m. Today I understand why the government listens to our calls. Lonely and intrusive, at times become confused, like nuts and trail mix. A raisin when you least expect it. A raisin when you least expect it. Flags wave in the wind, even when they'd rather not. I feel like it's my brother starting that every time, and I thank him for that. All right, this one, yeah, I just want to keep reading. This one's called The Old Man in the Tub. Life is not short, says an old man in my kitchen, in a bathtub, cleaning the dirty years from his silly body. How many decades, I say, does it take to screw in a light fog? But life, he says, is not long either. Thus life is both short and long. Life is a broken yardstick. Many fruit flies congregate on bananas, which is to say, many fruit flies die on bananas. Oh yeah, says one fruit fly being born and then dying. Life, he meant to say, is one big banana. I have meant to travel all over the world, I say, and still I am in Ohio's restroom. I have been to several bananas, says another fruit fly, dying slowly, but from the looks of it, not painfully. And I have concluded that what I say, what did you learn? But he is already dead and buried, and 7 other generations have quietly come and gone. I have learned very little from nature, says the old man, or biology, except that the birds commit terrible crimes in the name of nourishment. Yes, yes, says an earthworm, with only 2 hearts remaining. Through the open window we can see the dogwood tree. It is clothed one day, says the old man, and naked the next. Yes, I say, the dogwood is acting like a teenager on spring break. And the old man likes that. He splashes some water over his tremendous bloated belly. He laughs, and I laugh with him. We have watched, I say, the blossom's entire life. No one, he says, has ever bothered to watch a fraction of my life, or one day, or just a few short hours, one afternoon, from any window. We cry. This is good, I say. We needed a good cry. We needed to feel like giant earthworms with too many hearts to lose. I have somebody watching the time, and she's supposed to give me a signal, but she just gave me a signal. I don't know if that's the time. Signal that was more like a hi. It's very nice. I'm going to read this one. So I meet with my friend Mike all the time. He runs the poetry reading series with me, Mike Wright, and he's a local poet as well. And we meet and we talk about these poems, and he's not here right now, so I'm pretty disappointed. That's a side note. I'll just read it. That was better than anything I would ever say. This one's called, oh no, okay, I'll tell you the story. This one's called See Aside. And he said, you can't have that title. I said, why? He says, are you trying to make a joke about suicide? That's not what I'm doing. I just want to make that very clear. See, it's like an aside. Okay. Anyway, Mike's got a good heart. Okay. Today I stood on a pier above an ocean I refused to enter for fear of becoming the kind of guy who wades. The seascape was eating the landscape. Insects were eating the landscape too, but it was taking forever, chewing away one fine crystal at a time, like falling in love old-fashionedly, without fingers. You're going to need boots for this, I said to the sand. The little hearts of hermit crabs beat softly inside my handfuls. Many terrible images happen daily inside your aperture, but be patient. At night, you too may be tucked in. these weren't environmental enough for you, I apologize. But it's in here, guys. It's in here. The final exam. Today I will prepare for the final exam, which will be questions about grains of wood and thread count. Put me in, coach, I will say to the undertaker. Outside on the porch, one wasp says the thread count is up again, referring to the magazine in the mailbox. The field is so lovely, so we ignore the mines. One man's yellow is another's elevated terror. To know something is coming, and still to miss it. That explains this waspy life. The mailbox is not a mouth, it's an ear. Like people, weapons just want to be employed. Like wasps, people just want a little mud hut. What? Maybe not. Maybe just some of us. The ones who think blade of grass is misleading. Ask the rabbit, ask the lawnmower receding. Mostly green means go, says the poison ivy. So let's shake hands and be friends. So sweet can nature be. Tell me, is the nursery the darkest room in the house? Let's not forget the number of helicopters far exceeds the number of helipads waiting, and yet so few of us want to be telescopes. Not the universe, the multiverse. You are not alone anymore, but it's worse. An infinite sum of yous, all equally confused. Thanks.